Why most startups fail and what can you do to succeed? That's a great question. If you don't know me, my name is Riley Riles. I'm a startup advisor and I'm currently in an airport lounge, as you can see. So let's answer this first question. So here's an interesting number. 42 to 43% of startups fail because they build something that the market doesn't need. They build useless thing. And so I would say the easy answer for that is stop building things nobody wants.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And as my mentor says, life is too short to build things nobody wants. But that's the easy answer. That's the quick answer. Now we're going to dive a little bit into that, and I'm going to give you actionables. So the first thing that you need to focus on, obviously, is making sure you're building something the market wants. And the market is people like you, it's people like I, who have daily problems, and some of those problems are heavy, and they're willing to put money to get rid of them. And so what you need to do in order to stay away from those 43% of startups who fail is to identify problems that are heavy enough for people to pay you money so that you can fix those problems for them. So now the question is, how do you do that? The easiest way to do that is to talk to your users. So what you want to do is you want to talk to people and you want to triage, just like when you go to the hospital, before you get a chance to talk to a doctor, you go through a triage process. So they quickly check how urgent, how dangerous is your problem, your disease, so that they know if they need to wake up a surgeon or if they just could put you on hold for 1, 2, 3, 20 hours, right? So you need to talk to people, identify their problems, triage their problems. So essentially list them on a scale of, is it a really heavy problem or is it just a niche problem? And then you need to also assess, are they willing to spend money for that? Are they willing to give you money for that, or attention for that, or referral for that? And so one of the easiest way to do that is present the solution, present how you are going to solve their problem, and then sort of take a temperature of their reaction. And one of the good ways of doing that is putting them on a waiting list or a pre-order list so that you force them to take action on it. Because the thing is, if you come to a user with a potential solution and you say, hey, would you be interested in me developing this for you? Their immediate reaction would be, yeah, why not? I mean, I don't have to spend my time or my attention or anything like that on this, so yeah, why not? But then you build the entire thing, it takes you a couple of months, you come back to them, you say, hey, I built the entire stuff, now here, you can use it. And then they realize that they're now going to have to spend their calories, their time, their attention getting on board with the stuff. And suddenly they realize that there is a friction between them, their problem, and the solution behind it. And often they just backtrack. They say, oh yeah, but no, I'm not I'm not available for this, I'm not ready, or it's not that big of a problem, etc. And then you would have lost all that precious time building it. And so what you want to do is design sort of accountability in the process. You want to involve them in the process as early as possible, because if they invest themselves into the process, they're more likely to adopt it. This is what we also call the IKEA effect. Why people love IKEA furnitures is because they build it themselves. And so they've put a little bit of their soul into that piece of furniture, and so they are more likely to enjoy it. And that's the same thing. So one of the easiest way to maximize your chances of not building something nobody wants is present the solution to people and then trying to get them involved into the solution. Get them to take action with at least putting their names on a waiting list. That's the level 0. Putting their phone number into a private WhatsApp group or Telegram or whatever. That's the level 1. Getting them into a pre-order so they can either pay full price of the solution before they receive it, or a portion of the solution before you develop it. That's the level 2/3. This is some of the best thing. And if you can get that, you'll increase the chances of not building things nobody wants. And also, and obviously, you don't want to do that with just one user. You want to have at least 10, 20, 30, 50 people involved in that process and active in, yes, I want to try that solution as soon as it's available. Let me know if you like this kind of format. Let me know if you have any other questions. Drop me your questions in the comments down below. I'll take your questions and make videos of it. And until next time, boom.